Today on American Outlaw, I'm in the Sunshine State shooting iguanas with the iguana man Travis and raw air guns. Why is so many things invasive to Florida?
Because everything can survive here. We don't have harsh winters.
Because of the climate.
But you can tell that he's a male by the way he's shaved. We shot him there first.
Yeah.
And then the second one had to have done, that's right there.
So if you look back almost a year ago into the videos, I came down here the first time, met Travis. We were with a bunch of other companies and we came down and had a lot of fun, but there was a lot of guys. And so now I came down for my own slaughter fest. Raw, I know there's 177 caliber, 22, 25, 30, and 35. Could you please tell us why you would pick each of those calibers?
So you've got like squirrels or rats. A lot of people use 177 for a little bit bigger game. Same with squirrels, rabbits, raccoons, different parts of the world where you may be. It may be mink or it may be ferrets. So, different countries have different things that they hunt, right? Rock chucks in South Africa, they all use 22 caliber. And then you get into your 25 caliber, which is a little bit bigger game, raccoons, maybe a fox size critter. Then you get into your 30 caliber, you can actually deer hunt with, in our state with 30 caliber, hog hunt with 30 caliber. 35 caliber is the same as like 9 mil. You could definitely hunt deer, hogs, alligators, big game.
What is the most supported caliber of all of those?
22.
22 caliber.
It's recognized all over the world.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got the most like, I would say like legacy is 22.
When it comes to choosing your pellet, is it like where you need to like buy a tin of everything and see which one shoots the best?
Some guns, yes, some guns, no. Some people like to only shoot one particular pellet in all of their stuff. Like me, I shoot one particular pellet in all of my guns, so I don't have to be searching for certain, things. But also, you can also fine tune the accuracy of your gun by searching out pellets. So yes, that is a thing. And there's also different weights of pellets. So it's just like firearms in the firearm world. Is everything's done by grain, and then your air charge is just done by, that's your powder form. So the air is just powder.
You shoot more iguanas than anybody that I know, because you're the only guy I know that shoots iguanas. You shoot iguana after iguana or these other invasive species, what were they, the geese?
The Egyptian geese, Muscovy ducks, we've got Quaker parrots, pigeons, Eurasian doves.
What is your favorite caliber for that?
I like a 25.3 grain, 22 caliber pellet. That's what I use for everything.
And that is from
JSB.
Yep. Diablos. Okay.
Yep.
So that is your, and guys, we have just look at some more of these kill shots right here. We have just hammered them with them.
Domed him.
Transcend. So we've talked about this. I've had 17 surgeries. I've been on Transcend now for a month. My knees aren't hurting as bad anymore. Like literally, I can feel it. I can run again. I can trot again. So am I a believer? I'm a believer. I'm down at this point 23 pounds from where I started at. And Transcend thus far has been really good for me. Don't take my word for it. Go to the link below. Talk to them, give them a call. It's no obligation. Tell them I sent you, and then say, hey, tell me what my body needs, and they'll walk you through every step. Right now on this scope, I'm using the SH4 Gen 2 4 to 16 by 50. Now, I called Travis and I said, hey, what is the best optic to put on this? He's like, do you work with Arkin? I was like, yes, they just sent me 10 scopes. In all of the shots that I've been doing, I'm having to go back and forth, and I'm shooting most everything like on 7 power. So do you need a 24 or 30 power?
I never really go above 10.
Per Travis's recommendation, I got this
Impulse
Air moderator, which is kind of like a suppressor for air guns. Doesn't work on your real guns, it's for air guns. And then they had this bougie orange, because I thought, you know, Travis had bougie pink.
Oh, I got the bougie pink right here.
And I was like, hey, I want bougie pink, but the scope rings are, what are those?
Those are Eagle Visions.
Eagle Vision scope rings, and they adjust for however your gun is.
They can also adjust for MOA.
Oh, they can adjust for
MOA. You can
MOA.
add MOA, yeah. You loosen these 2 little screws here, and you can actually change the pitch to the scope so you can get more MOA.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Then I changed the grip, guys. It had a regular M16A2 grip, like an AR-15 grip, and he had some ergo grips in stock, so I just got the ergo for more straight. It just feels better in the hand. And then so altogether, we sighted it in at 35 yards, and this thing is just iguana after iguana after iguana.
Guys, he's only had this gun, literally. The gun was shipped to my house. We met yesterday morning and put it together, and you've killed probably 50 iguanas with it?
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
This is a hammer. Thank you, Raw, for that, and let's go kill some stuff. There's another one right there, Lecto. See him to the left of the log?
Right there, left of the log, left of the log, left of the log.
Oh, I took his fucking head off, bro.
Dude, I love that 30 caliber. We just shot a couple of things with the 30. If you really want to hear that pop, the 30 gives it, doesn't it?
It's just, yeah, the 30's got the weight. They're 44 grains, so they're definitely moving, and I think they're moving about 820.
There are going to be a lot of viewers that are like, what are you doing? So why iguanas?
With the iguanas, they're highly invasive due to erosion and their feces. So their feces cause a lot of crop deformation. So we have pepper farmers, we got squash farmers, zucchini farmers. What happens is if they die in the water or if their feces gets in the water, it causes salmonella. So no one wants that, right? And then also with the iguanas, they burrow, and they also destroy nesting habitat for our burrowing owls that we have down here in South Florida.
Every time we stop, Travis calls the sheriff's department, lets them know exactly where we are, describes every person, all of the vehicles. So it also has the support of the local sheriff's department, the local law enforcement. And last night we actually ran into a cop, and he was pretty excited we were here. And then we ran into the groundskeepers, and they were like, man, you have been really doing well putting a hammer to these things because they're messing so much stuff up, and we can see that there are less and less of them. So when there's a problem, typically it requires game management, just like any hunting does. We brought up the whitetail numbers and the elk numbers, and America does that really well. And so now we are getting rid of some of these numbers because these are animals that we don't want here, right? Or reptiles. All right, guys, listen, here we are. Travis says, he gets out and he tells Lexo, there's an aggressive alligator in here. So Lexo tells me, and I'm like, whatever. He's just fucking with you.
No, she's an aggressive alligator.
So here's what he says. I don't know if I believe him. He says, shoot the center of the water and let's see what shows up. So let's see.
Yeah, just put one right over there.
Let it go, Lexo.
Right out there in the center somewhere. Now, she could be in that pond right there. I think it's a she because of her size. Yeah, she pops up, dude. Get ready.
That's a big fucking gator.
Ooh, there's a big one right there. Somewhere in that little area.
Whoosh, I domed him right in the fucking head.
Dude, I broke the shot the same exact time.
Y'all rotate him at the same time.
Trying to answer a question that a viewer had on the last video that I did. And he said, hey, I really wanted to get into PCP air rifles, but by the time I got a 22 and I could shoot so many thousands of rounds before it caught up. And I read that to Travis, and your word was?
Fair point. I mean,
except after Lexo, the Sicilian, and I were riding down here, there's Lexo. Lexo said, yeah, except we could never bring 22 long rifles to this canal and shoot them in the city limits of West Palm Beach. I know that I had them at home in New Mexico, and we were shooting them in the backyard on the golf course. You can't do that with firearms. Also, you could shoot these out the window because they're not a firearm. So There are so many, anything else that you can add to that a pellet gun just does so, like, you can't do it with a 22. This makes the PCP worth it.
Like shooting indoors, your lead content, your lead buildup, the heat. I mean, when lead heats, it puts off gas. There's no heat in an air gun, it's all cold. Shooting in like inside barns, you don't blow through a lot of things. Inner cities, shooting inside inner cities. You can do a lot of pest controlling with air rifles inside city limits. You can't do that with firearms. It's not allowed.
I absolutely love them. They're literally becoming my favorite thing. I live kind of semi out in the country where I can take my buggy and ride around with my kids and shoot rabbits or whatever, you know, or come to Florida and shoot iguanas, which is the one-off thing that I love. If you have a place to shoot 22s and you don't mind shooting sparrows and whatever little animal that you ever thought of, you don't mind doing that, great, use the 22. But if you're in the city or you're doing anything else, there's a great application for PCPs.
And also shooting up into trees, if you are shooting at birds and such of things, they're not gonna go a mile.
Oh yeah, that's what a great point.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shoot into trees in any kind of residential area with a 22 long rifle, and you shouldn't either. Remember, always be aware of your target and what's beyond it. The pellet gun dies up there. It dies when it hits. It doesn't go that far. Like, if you're interested in it, I think you're gonna be very pleased. Travis, how long have you been guiding iguanas?
2 years.
2 years. Tell me, if somebody wanted to come down here to Florida, how do they get a hold of you?
You can look me up at tropicaltrophies.com. And then also you can find me on Instagram, tropical_trophies.
What does an average iguana hunt consist of? They're gonna fly in. Do they need to bring their own PCPs? How many days?
You do not need to bring your own. I supply everything. If you want to bring your own, you're more than welcome. Just know your local laws of where you're flying from too, because that's a big thing. Make sure your gun's degassed. But other than that, no, you don't need anything. I supply everything. We'll meet at one location and we will literally drive around for 6 hours and have a good time.
Yep, I see him going on the edge, right? He's keep driving.
Go, Joel, a little bit faster.
No, on the left, moving.
Oh yeah, that's him right there.
He's running.
Oh, I hit him right in the head, didn't I?
One more.
I smacked him so hard. Pull up. Keep going. Where is he now?
Right here. Dude, it's gigantic.
Dude, I hit him twice in the head. I like literally watched his head twice get domed with this 30 cal. Dude, I watched the pellet hit him in the head. Both shots.
Yeah, they're tough. Like super tough. Literally, it's a baby aspirin. They can take a shot anywhere in their bodies, pretty much anywhere, their jaw, their neck, their throat. Baby aspirin. It's a very humbling sport, honestly. I mean, I don't really want to call it a sport, but it's a sport, really.
Not a sport. Now I'm heartbroken.
I mean,
probably gonna cry.
You can literally see right where he went across into the hole.
How big do you think he was?
He was, I think he was over 5.
That would have been my mounter, boys and girls. He wants to be a shooter of the iguanas. How many languages do you speak?
It's 4 now.
4 now?
Yeah.
Do you know all the bad words?
This one's the biggest bodied one, but this one's the longest one.
All right, guys, 2 hard days of hunting here in Palm Beach, Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida, with my iguana man, Travis. We have hammered the iguanas. Like yesterday, we didn't show you guys the pictures, but we have hammered them with these Rapid Airworks air guns. They're amazing. The Arkin scopes on all the guns have just proven to be just pinpoint accuracy. When they ride around in the back of this truck 365 days a year, just boom, 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 and they still hold up and they still hold their zero. That's incredible. We did miss the big donkey. I would like to tell you, the donkey was like, his head was this big. I shot him twice. That's why they call it hunting and not killing, guys. So Travis, thank you. Hey, which one is the biggest one that we got today?
The biggest one, it would be this one, and then the longest one would be that one right there. Those are both really good iguanas. I mean, they're not slouches by no means.
I was looking for the wall hanger, so we'll get the wall hanger when I come back next year. So guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications.